Welcome back to another video. This time I am back with another Unity tutorial. This one was requested by someone who commented, "Hey, can you do a tutorial instantiating a different prefab every time health meter decreases/increases every 25%? Can you also do one on playing a different animation each time health meter decreases/increases every 25% as well?" So I think they are saying is every 25% of your max health. They want animation or prefab to be instantiated or just something to happen each time those milestones are reached. So this scene here, I have a canvas, which is a simple text object called health, and I have a script attached to it called health and max health, and I have a reference to this text component. Now I have a set, so when I press A, my health goes down 5, and if I press D, my health goes up 5. So I have it set so if you reach 100 health, which is 100%, I just go and have it debug.log, do stuff, and then I have 1 for 100%. If I go down to 75, that's 75% of 100, and it says do stuff 3/4. Go down to 50, 1/2, 25, 1/4. And I could go back up, so 25, do stuff, 50, 1/2, do stuff, 75, 1/2, 3/4, do stuff, and then 100 is all the way up to 100. And that's basically it for that. Now it's down to the scripting. So overall, the script is pretty simple. I have two variables here called health, which is basically the current health, and max health, which is my max health. And inside the start method here, I have it set so at the start of the frame, at the start of the scene on the very first frame, I just set my current health to my max health, and then I go in and update my text, my UI component. And here in update, I have it so if I press A and my health is greater than 0, then I can go in and decrease my health by 5. And then I go in and update health, which is a custom method for updating the text, so I could see my current health. And then increase health, I basically do the same thing. If I press D, then I'll check if my health is less than max health, and then I can increase it by 5, and then I update it, the UI element. Now, for each of these, I have a temporary variable. One's a float called previous health, and I set it equal to health, and the other one is a bool called health increase, and depending on whether I increase the health or not, I set it true or false. Now, the reason I do this is because I want to check to see if my health before I actually healed was before, equal to, or after a certain milestone, depending on whether I increase or decrease my health. Now, health percentage is another method that takes in two variables. One's a float called pre-health, and one's a bool called health increase. And basically all I do here is when I go in and call this method after lowering or increasing my health, I would go ahead and send the previous health variable and the health increase variable to the method so it could be used in the script. Now here, I have it go ahead and determine certain milestones of the health. So basically, this is pre-algebra. 0.05 or 0.5 is equal to 50%. To figure out percentage using a decimal, you just move the decimal point to the right twice. So 0.5, you move it to the right twice. That'll be 50, and you throw the percentage on the end of it, and that'll be 50%. For 0.75, you move decimal to the right twice, you get 75. Move the throw the percentage symbol on the end, you get 75%. This is very simple pre-algebra. So what I do here is I create temporary variables for each milestone: 1/4, 1/2, and 3/4. And so I do max health times 0.25, which is 25% of it. Max health times 0.5, which is 50%, and then 0.75, which is 75%. Now, here I go in to determine whether my health increased or decreased, which is the bool that it takes in. So if the health does increase, then I'll start at the lowest milestone and go up. So if my health is less than 1/4, then I'll check to see if my new health is greater than or equal to 1/4. And if it is, then I go ahead and have it do stuff, which I just threw a debug.log here. And I basically just go ahead and keep on continuing all the way up to the end. So if it was greater than 1/4, then it would go to this next if else statement, which it checks if it was less than 1/2. If it's not less than 1/2, then it'll check if it's less than 3/4. and then if it's less than max health. And basically do the same thing for health increase, except I go from the highest milestone down. So I start at 3/4. If it was greater than 3/4, then check to see if the new health is less than or equal to. If it was not greater than 3/4, then 1/2, and then 1/4, and so on and so forth. Now, the person asked to how can they instantiate or change the animation. What you would do is go in and get a reference to the game object or prefab that you want to instantiate, and a reference to your animator that you want to change the animations of. And inside of these blocks of code here, where I have debug.log, if it does actually return true all the way through, you would go ahead and do whatever you want in there. So if you want instantiate, you would throw instantiate in there. I only use debug.log just for the sake of making this quick and easy for testing and also showcasing. And basically that's the entire script. I will have a GitHub for the download of the script for you to be able to copy and paste, do whatever you want with it. Also want to mention, I'm working on a game called Robo Revolt, which is an FPS wave survival game, where enemies are coming at you and you have to fight them off with your 2 weapons and abilities that you find around the map. This also includes gameplay modifiers that enhances the enemies. I will leave a link to the Discord, the Trello, the GameJolt, and itch.io if you want to download, keep track of what's being worked on, and so on with the game. And that'll wrap this up for the video. Thank you for watching. If you have any more questions or you want me to do a tutorial on something specific, just leave a comment and I'll try helping you out and possibly make a tutorial video on it. Again, thank you for watching, and adios.